everybody. Hope you've had a great week. So today I want to address just a few points from Bernie Sanders' speech at George Washington University last night. Basically, the whole premise of his speech was to define democratic socialism, which sounds as hypocritical and ironic as you think it would. Yet again, it is just the left trying to rebrand and repackage, whatever you want to call it, socialist ideas to try to sell to the American people, which is basically propaganda at its finest. So he defines democratic socialism, and I had to write it down because otherwise I'll forget. As that economic rights are human rights. Wrong. That is just plain wrong. If you read any single part of the United States Constitution, Bernie Sanders, it should be clear to you that economic rights are not human rights. They're not any sort of rights that are enumerated, even alluded to in the Constitution. So that's just a bunch of crap, but what's new with them? He also said that, the American dream is, the American dream of upward mobility is in extreme peril, he just said in peril. Yeah, you're right. If your ass gets elected, or any of the other people pushing these socialist ideas, the American dream of actually working your way up in society is total trash. Because guess what? Your idea of socialism isn't going to work. So he kept referencing the New Deal that FDR had, and I don't know if he attended any history classes or did a quick Google search as to the success of the New Deal, but it flopped. It did not do well. It did the exact opposite of what it was supposed to do, because yet again we see an example of how the government taking over every resource isn't going to work, because guess what? It eliminates competition. That's why capitalism works. That's why it drives prices down. That's why it increases, jobs, number of jobs, decreases unemployment, all the things that we want in order to make the American upward mobility dream work. So I really, really, really caution people not to get caught up in the way that it's being reworded, because it's still the same bullshit. There was something else that he said that really struck me as, well, it didn't surprise me, but I was just like, wow. He said that, democratic socialism benefits all working people. False. It doesn't benefit anybody. It benefits the people in power, maybe, because they know they're in power, but actually all it does is oppress everybody, because it gets rid of competition. Competition is a good thing. I don't know if the participation trophy award people forgot about that, but competition is necessary in order to create growth, in order to create incentive, and for people to work hard and, again, achieve that American dream. But again, that wasn't the only ironic thing he said the entire speech. He referred to Trump as actually being a, like a corporate socialist? Corporate socialism. That's what it was. It's laughable, because he's saying, Trump wants to cater to these big corporations, and these, when he's doing that, he's letting these big corporations run our lives. False. That is capitalism. He's letting businesses, small, large, no matter how big they are, dictate how our economy goes, how many jobs are put out. And he's literally twisting the truth to be the exact opposite. So I thought that was hilarious that he was like, shit, I have nothing else to run on, so I'm going to call Trump a corporate socialist. Give me a break. And then the last thing, I was like, oh my God, basically to the Bill of Rights that would give economic rights. So, be the right to a decent job that pays a living wage, right to quality health care, a complete education. Define complete, because I'm pretty sure we already provide a free education, K through 12, the rest is on you. Sorry, can't afford it. The nation can't afford it. It's just not possible. Affordable housing, clean environment, secure retirement. Here's the deal. All those things sound great. I want that for everybody. But the only way everybody is going to get that is if they get that for themselves. It requires a little bit of self-responsibility, a little bit of self-discipline to ensure that for yourself. Yeah, some people come across hard times. I get it. That's what our welfare programs are designed, is to help people that are really in trouble get back up on their feet again, not take care of them their entire lives. So, I get fired up about this stuff, but it's because of the extreme importance that is at stake here. We cannot let people be brainwashed into thinking that this crap is the truth. So I always appreciate everybody's comments, everybody's likes, shares, anything like that. As always, leave comments below. I'm excited to hear. We have to think about this, and again, as always, let's re-elect Trump in 2020 and avoid this potential disaster. You guys have a good one.